Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. This is going to be a little bit different than anything I've done before. We're going to drive from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho to Seattle, Washington. So I'm going to try and make a few stops along the way. We are leaving a little after 2, so that might not be a possibility. It's going to be mostly a time warp, starting off with it being just a regular video going through Coeur d'Alene just to show you downtown Coeur d'Alene. After that, it'll go straight into time warp, and then if I got time, we'll slow it down here and there. I'll add time codes so you guys can speed up to wherever you want to look at, but give you an idea what it's like to go from eastern Washington all the way to western Washington in Seattle, Washington. We got kind of a unique state, got lots of cool stuff to see along the ways. We go from an area that gets lots of snow to a desert, and then into our mountains that are Cascade Mountains that are very popular for snowboarding and skiing and all sorts of outdoor adventures. And then you get into the part of Washington that people think of as Washington, which is the much rainier part of the state. So while we do get a lot of rain days, we actually don't get as much rain as far as how much actually falls, which a lot of people don't realize. So less days without rain, but it's more of a drizzle than a really downpour. But that being said, eastern Washington gets a whole lot less rain, a lot more sunny days. But they get the colder winters, their roads are a little bit rougher, things like that. And then eastern Washington also has the desert portion. So anyhow, enjoy the video. I'll pop in from time to time as we go here. Made it to our first thing to talk about. We just crossed the state line. We are now currently in the state of Washington. So first big city that we're going to come to is Spokane. We'll be there very shortly. Hopefully traffic isn't too bad. I really don't know what it's like this time of day here, but it's currently 2:49. So hopefully we just blow right through and keep going. But so far traffic hasn't been too bad. This whole trip is basically I-90 all the way. So once we get on I-90 in Coeur d'Alene, we stay on it all the way into Seattle. And me going home, I'll head north on I-5. But figured this would be a good video to end in downtown Seattle. It'll be kind of a cool way to go from a fun little resort town city in Idaho to the big city on the side of Washington. So here we go. So the Spokane Airport right here. This is your main airport in the area. Downside about this airport is if you're going to Hawaii or something like that, you're going to go from this airport to a 30-minute flight to Seattle and then go to your destination from there. So Seattle is basically our big central hub where if you're trying to get places, it goes everywhere from there. But Spokane, you're going to end up having to do some stops usually depending on the flight, but they do have direct ones too. But you know, whenever my family comes from eastern Washington, they hop on a plane, get to Seattle, and then go from there. So, all right. are coming in for our first stop. Timing couldn't be better. We got right there and got our battery down to pretty much zero. So we're gonna go switch out batteries and hopefully everything. Oh, I may have lost it. I think my battery died. Well, we'll have a little cutout, but for the most part, we got it. So, swap batteries. All right, we are good to go. Got the battery swap. Video cut out right as we were pulling into the rest area. So, pretty much got it perfect. So, yeah, here we go. I think our next big stop is Ellensburg, I believe. So I'll see you then. Got through Moses Lake and we're coming up on actually going over the lake right now. I've actually never stopped at Moses Lake, so I don't know much about it other than I've passed through it a bunch going across the state. This area that has the Gorge Amphitheater, so a lot of big shows are here, concerts, or I shouldn't say shows, just concerts really. I don't think they do shows. Dave Matthews has an event every year in September, and before they had, I'm trying to remember the name of it, it's something River. There's an amphitheater down in Buckleshoot area. I don't remember its name right now, but that area also now gets a lot of concerts. But Gorge George is a big one. Alright, we said we were going to stop in Ellensburg, but we're actually going to take a look at this wild horse monument in Vantage here. I've actually never stopped here. Weather looks decent enough to throw the drone up, so let's get a quick drone in. So up that way is the wild horse monument, and we're going to be going over this body of water in just a little bit here. Let's see, I thought there was a trail. Let's take a look. There we go. So we'll walk down there, take a quick peek, and then we'll throw the drone up. See if we can get it over by that wild horse monument. Pretty sure when you're heading the other direction, you can actually stop and get really close to those wild horse monuments, but I'm not going to drive down and then back over to the other side. I think this is already going to push us into not getting back to Seattle with daylight left, so. But I've actually never stopped here. Wanted to take a quick peek. You know, part of the reason I started this channel was to have a reason for me to take advantage of stuff like this, and it's a good thing to do every once in a while. You know, you don't appreciate everything that's around you, and then you do stuff like this and you're just like, wow, check this out. This is I definitely should have stopped here before. This is pretty cool. Washington is a unique state, that's for sure. Check that out. Beautiful. Ginkgo Petrified Forest State Park. Just trail all the way around here. All right, well, I don't have much time, so I'm gonna get the drone up. There you go, there's an idea of what it looks like. I'm gonna try and get that wild horse in for us. We lucked out on that one. Weather was perfect. Got the drone up. Drone did really well. Went over and looked at the wild horse monument. It's a little lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. But hey, it is what it is. It'll still be something that, you know, look cool in the video. So we'll add it, and got a little tour in of a little walking area that I'd never been in, so excited about that also. But back on we go. Probably still stop in Ellensburg. I need some coffee, so coffee it is. I guess there's a love-hate relationship with these windmills. I think they're kind of cool, but for people I know that live in Ellensburg, I guess they were not very happy about them when they put them in. So, quite a few windmills in this area. I don't know how much power they get us or how well they work, but they got a good chunk of them over here. And usually when it comes here, most of them seem to be good, so they're at least doing something. Alright, coming into downtown Ellensburg. Hopefully I can get some decent coffee in Ellensburg at 5:40 on a Friday, I would hope. We'll find out. Alright, found a Dutch Bros. I'm happy. That'll work for me. Hey there. Good. How you doing?
Oh, good, man. Can I get you?
Let's see. Large mocha.
Caramel mocha?
Yep.
Okay. You want, and then leave your card back.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Get some gas. That's apparently $4.79 a gallon, or $4.89 with your card. That's just crazy. I'm so ready for these gas prices to not be what they are, but ugh, probably gonna get worse. So, fuel up and be back on the road. That was $76 to fill up the gas tank. Worst part, that was only filling up the gas tank to 3/4. Like it was already, I already had a quarter, so that wasn't even the full gas tank to have to be filled. Craziness. I am very, very ready for something to happen to make our gas prices better. All right, back on it we go. I feel taken advantage of. Gas over here is $4.49 a gallon. I just paid $4.89 a gallon. I paid 40 cents more a gallon on the east side of Ellensburg compared to the west side of Ellensburg. That's just horrible. You're able to read that sign, you don't even know. If you can read that sign, you already know hoping that's picking up well on the GoPro. The mountains there, all the snow all over. It's great. Not sure if it'll show up or not. We'll find out. So we're coming into Cle Elum area. This is an area that's really popular for a place called Suncadia. So we've been up there a couple of times for staying for little close to home vacations. Cool little spot. They basically a little resort with like really nice homes and people will move the ground and get out there. Depending on the time of year, there'll be snow on the ground. They're expecting there to be snow one year, there was not. So just check your weather forecast if you're looking for snow. But cool place to check out. one last stop, unfortunately. We're gonna run into some traffic, and my GoPro is not gonna make it if we actually hit traffic. So one last battery change, and we'll be good to go. So we are in the Issaquah Highlands. So we'll go swing by there and change this battery out, and back on the road. Alright, it actually died right as we were getting off there, so we will still get the full thing because I caught it just in time. So, got another 23 minutes to get to Seattle, so this last battery should be enough to get us there. Much of it, but we're coming into Bellevue right now, and Bellevue will be close to probably a major city next to Seattle as far as places people tend to go to, and we'll hit Mercer Island after that, and we'll be in Seattle. Downtown Seattle, and I think I know where we're gonna end this video at. We are gonna go to the U District and get a classic Seattle late night option. I haven't said anything about it yet. Those of us in Seattle will know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you not from Seattle, you should definitely make sure to add it to your list when you come and visit. But we are in downtown. I'll let the video play at real speed throughout all of downtown, and then get to where we're going. sticks, that was where we were going. Normally I'd get like a deluxe and a chocolate shake and fry. Kind of not that hungry tonight, so just got a cheeseburger, chocolate shake, we're good to go. So anyhow, if you liked this video, give me a like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see more of. You guys have a good night.